Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Before we start, I just received news that more than 50 to 60 filthy terrorists, they attacked a church in Vienna. And they were shouting Allahu Akbar. So before we talk about Biden, I have a question to the European people. Why Mohammedan they dare to do so in Europe but not in USA? We don't have Muslims here? We do. Why they don't dare to do the same here? The answer is very simple. They knew that your government is a bunch of garbage and they will do nothing about it. They knew that you are not armed. They knew they are safe. And even the guy who killed the priest just 2 days ago, he killed, I forgot, he killed what, a priest? Yeah, I think a priest, right? Or a woman. They shot him in his shoulder just because they want to be safe. They want to save him. So it is time for the Christian people to think about protecting themselves and their churches. Because obviously your government failed. They opened borders, they brought all those people who they don't belong to your civilization, and the response, as you see, or the result of this. Shouting Allahu Akbar in the middle of Vienna. Breaking the chairs, destroying the church, and they get out. What a stupid system. Tomorrow, a 50 terrorist will go to your house, grab your wife in front of you, and will rape her. What is next? Shame on you, European. Shame on you, you became sissy. What's happening? Let them dare to do so in USA. Our police here is not the same as your police. We'll make them shish kebab. The American here are not the same as European. Why this garbage is happening in Europe? This is why we need someone like Trump in Europe. Just today, our SEAL team, Special Forces, they released a Christian missionary who was kidnapped a few days ago in the Niger. And right now he is with his family. And they killed all those who kidnapped him. And not even one American soldier hurt. This is what we need. What if those 50 are Christians and they attack a Muslim mosque? You know what will happen? The stupid atheist system of Europe is collapsing. It is time for us as a Christian to stand up for our right. We need to ask the government, force the government. You know what? We need arms because you failed. We need to protect our churches. We need to protect the Christian. They just shot a priest just 2 hours ago. It's time for Europeans to wake up. Those people need to be sent home. Their home. Actually, even Turkey is not their home. I'm not sure what to send them. Turkey is our land. They took it from us. Istanbul is not Istanbul, it's Constantinople. Hagia Sophia is Hagia Sophia, it's not a mosque. And now they are doing their best to kill the Armenian, and the whole world is watching. I hope Trump, after the election, he will start spanking Erdogan as he deserves. Actually, already he is doing that. There's sanctions coming in Erdogan, and the country is collapsing. The Turkish lira is dead. And we do not know what is next will be. Just wait. Well, as long this is not my topic for today, but I have to talk about it, let us go to stupid Biden. You know, Biden, he said, he is going to ban fracking. And, you know, those liberals, they love those things, you know, like a green, go green. You know, they are dreamers. They are like a bunch of kids. You know, they have a dream. The air will be clean. I mean, USA, by the way, have a very clean air. USA have a very clean air. I mean, I don't think you can find it cleaner than USA. But just tell them something to play with. You know, solar system. Okay, wonderful solar system. Wind generator. Okay. We are going to stop oil. All right. Sound great. I mean, that's okay. Do it. Just do it. But what they will not tell you, that all those ideas are stupid. Because you ban fracking or you don't, still you have to buy oil. If we go and do a little search right now, just you can do it yourself. You know, don't listen to me. If you go to Prophet Google, bees upon him, you will find right away the percentage of each industry. This is how the green energy is helping. 1.8% of USA energy, which means what you consume as American, is from solar. 1.7 for the second one. 0.1 for solar thermal. 0.4. What is the total? Nothing. So if we stop oil, we cannot stop oil because simply you will be dead. Right now they have an ice storm in many states. Imagine if you are going to heat yourself by the solar. I mean, those people are really stupid. But there is something more important. Let us say that they will increase the solar, which is impossible, because even if you cover all USA with mirrors, still you have no enough energy. Solar can, you know, can light your house, can run your refrigerator for a few hours, but, I mean, that's it. If everyone have a solar in his, but the rest is what? And it's very costly, very expensive. It costs you more solar, more money from what they say to pay electricity. You know, me, myself, I thought about it, even though my area is not good for solar. But you will spend a lot of money and you will never get your money back. It's a joke. The only thing good about it is, like, if you lose electricity, you have a backup. But it's not really electricity to depend on. So when they say to you, we are going to ban fracking, they are talking about many things you need to think about. Number one, you are going to pay a lot of money for your transportation. Somebody have to pay for it, because if they ban it in USA, they have to buy it from Saudi Arabia, they have to buy it from Russia, they have to buy it from anyone. And the price will increase. USA right now is not buying any oil from anyone. We are #1 producer of oil in the world. So instead of paying $2 for gas, you will pay, like a few years ago, it was $4 almost. Get ready. So when Joe Biden says to you, I'm going to give you $15, the minimum wage, he did not tell you that they will increase the price of goods on you. Everything price will increase. Somebody have to pay for this wages increase. It's because it's not real. And the first increase you will see that you are going to pay 3-4 more time for your heating bill. I mean, you cannot live without heating. And if you live in a hot area, you need air conditioning. It's the same. Who's going to pay for this? Joe Biden for sure. He will give you a lot of money. So they fool you with $3 increase of wages, and then you will find yourself paying thousands of dollars for heat, for electricity, for gas. Who's going to pay for this? Those people are mad people. Not only they are stupid, they are destroying. They are just dreamers, you know, and they knew that the agenda of those leftists, that communists, you know, Antifa and pollution, revolution, anything at ocean in the end, they love it. That's it, you know, that right away. But you stupid people, all of them, if we go right now and check, who is number one consumer for energy in USA? Guess which state? Do you know which state? California. California. How Joe Biden is going to go to work if he go to work? How he will run electricity for you?
The frack. Have you heard what U.S. Democratic presidential candidates have been saying about hydraulic fracturing? Most of the frontrunners are calling for an outright ban. Inconceivably, they want to stop the practice that has made America the world leader in oil and natural gas production and has subsequently supercharged our economy, reduced global influence from Russia and the Middle East, reduced CO2 emissions, and made our air cleaner. This is a stunning declaration by these candidates. Yes, I understand their need to stoke the passions of their base by showing their great concern about climate change, but proposing that we ban fracturing, something the industry has been doing for 80 years, shows a fundamental ignorance of how.
Do you know that fracking was banned for 80 years? I mean, they banned from all territory to dig for oil. Obama, he did it. Okay, is the wind clearer? Is the world is better? All Democrat leaders, well, who we have? Bill Clinton 8 years, Obama 8 years, and the one before him 8 years, and the one before him 8 years, all of them. And it's still nothing happened, nothing changed. So what will happen now? Nothing. They are just crazy people. They are trying to make Joe Biden's son have better deal for oil. He worked for oil company. Now we are going to buy from other countries. Now we are going to send our money to Saudi Arabia. Now the money will not stay in USA, because if you are producing from USA, you pay in USA, the money stay in USA, everybody is happy. Our money is still in our pocket. It's in our economy. No, we are going to send it to terrorists so they can get richer, like Iran. And not only that, they can control you. If you remember in 1973, Saudi Arabia, they stopped oil import to USA. For a few days, USA, cars without oil. Almost USA went in war with Saudi Arabia over that. Why? Because they control us. They thought they can control us, and yes, they can. If we don't have oil, we don't have anything. So how from the first oil country in the world to be the last? That's what is a stupid Democrat they want for you. And who is going to pay for my heating bill? Who is going to pay for my electricity? Okay, you stop the fracking, no problem. What is next? Everything is going to be more expensive because everything depends on oil. You see, when you go to buy something, there's a machine. Even the ATM machine is running by oil. How? Because they are generating electricity either by oil or by nuclear. Electricity doesn't come from eating ice cream. We have to generate it. Who is going to pay for this? So when those people, they speak foolishness.
How we power our lives. They may think they're being inspirational, but in truth, they are being radical and irrationally harmful. These people have short memories. It wasn't that long ago that the U.S. was importing about 65% of its oil. And we were building LNG terminals so we could import natural gas from the rest of the world. Energy costs were high, and Russia and Middle Eastern nations were getting wealthier and amassing more power. Our economic and national security were entering a danger zone. Then the shale revolution took off, powered by horizontal drilling and, yes, hydraulic fracturing. What happened next was a modern miracle. America's imports of crude oil and petroleum products plunged. The same with natural gas. Import terminals were turned into export terminals. Instead of sending our dollars to mostly hostile nations, we kept our money and grew our manufacturing base.
No, we should not do that. We should stop. And you know, the funny about them, they are number one people who do consume energy. All those who go, they speak about go green. Okay, what is the car is Joe Biden driving? Go check it out. Hillary Clinton, Falusi. The biggest engine cars. How many bodyguards he go with them? How many cars before them? How many cars behind them? Who is going to pay for your electric bill? That will not discuss. So they fool you with things. We will give you free education. What education? You will not be able even to pay for your bill. Your kids will die from cold. Who is going to pay for this? Are they producing a solution or a problem? Or they are just a bunch of stupid. They want to win an election by making a promise for those who like the idea. That's the whole idea.
Independence. California has given us a preview. Check out the massive growth of the Golden State's foreign oil consumption. The state has some of the most restrictive and punitive drilling regulations. At the same time, California has highly aggressive policies to reduce oil demand. But oil is essential to everything we do. So the result has been to make itself dangerously dependent on foreign sources. The state is actually becoming a national security risk. If the global oil market is shaken for any reason, California is in big trouble. Politicians on both sides.
Yeah. California, why you don't start from now? Stop using oil. Just do it. You do not need to ban fracking. Just do it. The governor, the cities, the judges, the police, 90% maybe, are liberals. Stop using oil. Who's holding you? Let us see if it works. I want to see Californian liberals starting from tomorrow, waking up in the morning, everybody go and take a bicycle. Everybody cut his electricity line from the manufacturer. Huh? I want you to generate your electricity from the gym machine. Gym machine, use the gym machine. What's wrong with the gym machine? They would do good. Don't you like the gym machine? You sit in the top of it and, you know, you push with your leg, and after a few minutes, you will have what is enough to make your lamp light. That's all what you need. Right?
President Trump,
Excuse me.
please respond, and then I have some
We are
follow-up.
energy independent for the first time. We don't need all of these countries that we had to fight war over because we needed their energy. We are energy independent. I know more about wind than you do. It's extremely expensive, kills all the birds. It's very intermittent. It's got a lot of problems, and they happen to make the windmills in both Germany and China. And the fumes coming up, if you're a believer in carbon emission, the fumes coming up to make these massive windmills is more than anything that we're talking about with natural gas, which is very clean. One other thing.
Find me a scientist
Solar.
said that.
I love solar, but solar doesn't quite have it yet. It's not powerful yet.
It's not even 1.4 or 7 in USA. This is what solar is. Those people are really stupid. And look at this guy. And by the way, he was against fracking, but now because the liberals, they want fracking, I mean, ban fracking, so he go for it. It doesn't matter what people want, you know? I mean, it's just to win the election. It's not about what is right. Just, he need to say whatever his party supports. So now they support fracking, so he's against fracking, so he's against it. Will it kill birds? Yeah, those big fans. Those big fans, they keep going raw in a high speed, and birds, they go through. You see, maybe you do not know. When birds, they immigrate by thousands, and they follow each other. So if their leader he's in the front and he go through the fan, then they will keep following. This is why they hit airplanes. So for sure it doesn't kill all the birds in the world, but it kills the birds where they are. And those, they cost a lot of money, and they will not really generate enough electricity. Otherwise, everybody will have them. I mean, why I want to pay for my bill? I will put one in my yard, and I will make Muhammad fart every day. Or I will say Allahu Akbar, Shaitan fart as Muhammad said, and then the fan will run. And that's it, bingo, we have electricity. Why anyone? Public property? Well, all the fracking is done in public property. Do you know what the public property is? USA government is the biggest country who own public property. I mean, look what this guy is talking about. And why we will not do, what is the difference between private and public? I mean, this is a stupid answer, my friend. Does it make any difference? If you are against fracking, you're against fracking, so why you want to do it only in public property? And the public property is maybe 90% of USA. How stupid is that logic? Brother, we are not going to ban fracking totally. We are going to ban it in 90% of USA. That's it. So either you want to ban it totally, or you don't. So what's the benefit now of banning it only in? So what does that mean? I mean, did you notice how stupid this statement is? I'm not calling you stupid, by the way. I'm saying you are just copying what they say to you. And where it says public, no, it says we want to wipe it out totally. That is a lie. And even if you say public property, well, the majority of USA is public property. You fly for hours and hours and hours. This is all is public property. It's not owned by anyone. So they fool you, they lie to you, and who is going to pay for you? Let's say, okay, we will stop it. So let us say that the fracking is happening now in a private property. That means that he banned nothing. So he's banning what? When they ask him, are you going to ban? Did he say that because if a fracking happening only in a public property, and this is where the gas is coming from, or oil, that means nothing will change. I mean, if the private one is the one provide, that means he banned nothing. And your price of heating will increase, your price of gas will increase, everything will increase, will be 3-4 times, the same as what happened a few years ago. Erdogan and Trump are the puppet of Putin. This is your opinion. You're a smart genius. Nobody put sanctions on Russia as much as Trump he did. You see how much puppet he is? You see, intelligence is gift these days. It's real. People are copy-paste. So when they asked this, and this guy is a big fat liar, he said to Trump, I never said I will ban, you know.
So many people in my state were dying and getting cancer. The fact is, those frontline communities, it doesn't matter what you're paying them. It matters how you keep them safe. What do? And you impose restrictions on the pollutions the pollutants.
Well, what is your instruction when Obama was there? What happened? Global warming stopped. There's no more hurricane. Katrina happened when? Katrina and the one after 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 Katrina. Yeah, we can stop. That's it. You know, we stop. You know, and this is those are the most stupid people ever. They cannot rule anything. Those are hypocrite. They ride waves. They are sponsored by communist ideas, which is fictions. And the whole purpose, by the way, is to make other country rich, like Russia. Saudi Arabia, actually the Saudi and the Russian, they will be happy if Biden he won and he banned oil fracking, because you have to buy the oil anyway from somebody. Then you will buy it from who? You tell me, give me names where you are going to buy it from. You have to buy it anyway, because there's no other solution. You have still, and what the point of banning fracking? Still you are burning oil. I mean, stupid is amazing. As long as you still will drive the same cars and still you are using oil for everything. So what is the point of banning fracking? Nothing. Stupidity is amazing. Like if they want to, and why they don't, you see, I'm asking the liberals, why you don't stop using oil now in California? In Chicago, in New York, who's stopping you? The whole state is under your control, not under the control of the president. Stop using oil. Let us see how things will work. Hypocrite liars. Stop. Who's holding you? You can stop many years ago. Why you did not stop using oil since the time of Obama? This guy in the government for the last 47 years. Why himself don't go by bicycle? You see how they fool you? All those are talk just to fool you for election day. After election day, they will give you a finger, big one. You put it where you like, wherever you like, in your nose maybe. Before election, they say everything for you. Free education, free healthcare, free. They win the election, you find there's not the only free thing is the finger they will give you. That is the only free thing. Then it's you who's going to pay for the heat bill. It is you who's going to pay for electricity. It's you who will pay for the 3-4 times more increase of a price of gas. And they keep their promises for you. They screwed you. Are you happy to be screwed? Obviously you do.
And wind.
We
and
have
that's
one
maybe the
final
biggest
question.
statement in terms of business. That's the biggest statement.
Okay.
Because
We have
basically
one
what he's
final
saying
question,
is he is
Mr.
going to
President.
destroy the oil industry. Will you remember that, Texas? Will you
Okay.
remember that, Pennsylvania, Oklahoma?
Vice President Biden, let me give you 10 seconds to respond, and then I
Ohio.
have to get to the final question. Vice President Biden.
He takes everything out of context, but the point is, look, we have to move toward a net zero emissions. The first place to do that by the year 2035 is an energy.
Net zero. The only net zero I see, it's you stupid. You just told everybody that you are going to lose the state of Pennsylvania. Because who's going to vote for you now? Millions of people, they work there based on oil. The state will go bankrupt. From rich to bankrupt. Stupid idiot. Who is going to vote for you now? And after he said what he said, and he repeat what he said 1,000 times, now when he go to Pennsylvania, he said, I did not say so. It doesn't say that, CP.
Best candidate ever!
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate.
Can you wait for Joe Biden to become president and end racism? I sure can't.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Okay, so he
They are just as bright and smart as white kids. I mean, how racist this guy is to say such a statement. Imagine if the one who said that is a Trump. By the way, if we lost the internet, just refresh the page. Usually it takes a few seconds, just like, you know, sometimes the internet go down because we are sponsored by Joe Biden internet, which work by without oil. So just refresh the page. So brother, white kids, you know, poor kids, black kids is as smart as white kids. If this is what he say in the front of the microphone in TV, what he say in the back door then?
won't end racism, but he will raise your taxes, restrict your gun rights, give 8-year-olds a right to change gender. Okay. Joe Biden is an all-American hero who finishes sentences good. But did you know he's also America's most forward-thinking foreign policy strategist? In 2003, most politicians supported the insane and destructive foreign policy strategy of invading Iraq and Afghanistan, costing us thousands of lives, trillions of dollars, and our remaining credibility on the world stage.
Come on, man.
But Joe Biden was too forward-thinking to adopt such a strategy after 9/11.
I'm so forward-looking.
He adopted it before. Biden wanted us to invade Iraq as early as 1997. A man truly ahead of the curve. Joe Biden is also an extremely trustworthy and honest political leader. When a company which had given Hunter Biden millions of dollars was being investigated, Joe Biden told the Ukrainian government that they would no longer receive foreign aid unless the investigator was fired.
All right. Trump hands are tied by Putin. Prove it. So how he put sanctions on Russia? I mean, stupidity is amazing again. If we type right now in Google how many sanctions Trump he put on Russia, you will find it is an astonishing number. So stupidity again is amazing. Don't make me put you into sleep, Mr. Jibril. Stop being stupid, my friend. It's not good for you. You are smarter than this. You are smarter than this. Anyway, I think if you like to increase your heat bill, your gas, 3, 4, 5 times, I think this is the perfect time to make your choice. This guy is the best to choose. Actually, I'm convinced that he is genius. And he is not just a stupid machine repeating what other people told him to say. No, 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 no. This is why you notice, actually, if Biden is, or bite me, he answer without this thing, like he have like this thing see through, you know. There's the words, the answers are written for him. He don't answer. This guy, he don't answer. The second he start talking, making his own answer, you get this.
Look, here's the deal.
Let me say this simply and clearly. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
I know the thing.
You know how we talk about it. Are we the people?
Yeah.
Folks.
What
We gotta. It's just.
Yeah.
But you gotta. I mean,
yeah.
we gotta reassure. Look,
It's coming.
My message to everybody I talk to.
Yeah.
Is
Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids hear words. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg.
What? I have hairy legs too. Look like I am candidate to USA president now. I mean, you have what? I mean, obviously this guy, he can solve our problems, you know. I mean, all what you need to do is just show his hairy leg like Allah, and that's it. The problem is there. And you know, like, he is so genius, so fast. I mean, his thought is ready. Just like this. In a second, the answer is coming.
The thing, you know how we talk about it. Are we the people? Folks.
we gotta. It's just.
Yeah.
But you gotta. I mean,
I want to know for what his wife, she said, yeah. I mean, yeah, for what? Like what? He did not talk yet. Yeah. You know, yeah. Do you know? Yeah.
You know the thing. You know how we talk about it. Are we the people? Folks.
Yeah, folks.
we gotta. It's just.
Yeah.
But you gotta. I mean,
Yeah.
we gotta reassure. Look.
Yeah, look.
My message to everybody I talk to.
Yeah.
Is
Play the radio.
Play-
Make sure the
yeah.
television. Make sure you have the record player on.
Yeah,
at night.
I have it.
The phone. Make sure the kids hear words. I got
Yeah.
I got hairy legs
Uh-huh.
that turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it.
You know, somebody's saying, Saudi prince, he saved Trump from bankruptcy by buying his yacht. I mean, how stupid are you? Let us say I'm short of money. I'm going to go bankrupt. I have a car, expensive car for sale. And then a Saudi, he bought it from me. That saved me from bankruptcy. Somebody will buy it anyway, you idiot. Listen, don't come here. I have enough of you. You're a stupid idiot. Take care. Saudi prince saved Trump from bankruptcy. How? Did he give him money for free? No. He bought his yacht. He have a yacht. You don't even have a bicycle. So obviously his money, he have money because yacht is money. So the one who saved him from bankruptcy is his yacht. Oh boy. Stupidity is amazing. Man, what if somebody one day, what if a Muslim one day he bought my car? Oh boy. The Muslim saved my life. That's deep. You must be Einstein, or at least from Einstein children's, because you are Anish and Tyne, which make you 2 times better than Einstein himself. You're a genius, man. Anyway, They cannot find anything against him. You know, they are like a bunch of puppies sniffing in the floor, trying to find something. He have an account in China. In 2006, he have an account. 2006. More than 14 years ago, he have an account in China and he closed it. He have an account. So he have connection to China. He have connection. See? This guy is a businessman. He have an account everywhere. China saved him. Anyway, stupidity.
So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap.
What?
And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Oops.
Poor kids are
I love kids jumping in my... Yeah, go watch the videos of the Freaky Joe touching kids. He's a child molester like Muhammad.
just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
You know, there's a, during World War II, you know, where Roosevelt came up with a thing that, you know, was totally different than he called it the,
yeah,
you know,
It's,
World War II. He had the War Production Board.
What?
Where we open up,
Hello, Doc.
And look, this guy is trying to find out what this guy is talking about. Again, if we lost internet, I mean, sometime it go like, you know, you see the machine, you know, just refresh your page will be fine, all right? It happens sometime because I support Joe Biden and I approve this message.
Darkness, my old friend.
$1.2 billion in overtime was denied for hourly workers who were not unionized. $1.2 billion. So you go ahead and you stack spaghetti sauce at a store and in a supermarket. You control the guy or the woman who runs the brings out the carts on a forklift.
What?
What happens?
What?
They make you management.
What? Anyone see the connection here? Cockroaches.
So would you like to say a couple words?
Am I supposed to speak now, or is Karen supposed to speak? I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble here. Well, it's me.
Look, this guy saying, Trump is controlled opposition and CP know it. What does that mean? You see what I know, that Trump, he put Christian judges in the court, in the Supreme Court, in the federal court, every court. What I know that Trump, he support the police, which protect us, support our army. I know in the time of Trump that we are back to NASA in the space when Obama, he stopped making anything in NASA and he was renting engines from Russia to deliver us. Imagine, to go to the space, we have to ask the Russian to take us there. What I know that in time of the Trump, nobody dared to attack us. What I know right now that we have the most unbelievable weapon and they are working in a new one which is going to be crazy. So whatever you want to talk about Trump, he's controlled, brother. Actually, I have a Trump. No, Biden. I did not say you. I said Trump. Is your name is Trump? What's wrong with you? You know the thing. Come on, man. Copy paste stupid people. Unbelievable. I love stupid people, by the way. I love them. God bless you, my friend. You need a lot of help. Let us pray for the stupid people. May God make you smart. Stupidity is a trademark. I don't want you to lose it, but I don't want to have it. I want you to keep it. Register it in your name. I mean, what we care for is what Trump he do for us. What you want to say about him, say whatever you want. By the way, I heard that Trump, he like women. That's bad. You should like men. Who cares what you think, you idiot? What we care for, what he did to this country. From a country buying oil to a country sell oil. From a country was the army. Guys, imagine when Trump, he took the USA army, more than 40% of our airplane fighter jet, they don't function. Which means if we go in war, we are in trouble. Obama, he stopped spending for the army at all. And you know, USA, why USA is the most powerful country? For two reasons, economy and army. Take one of them, the other one is gone. Why it's not Germany? Germany, they have a great economy. Why it's not Japan? And you know how many enemies we have. So when those stupid people, they say statement against Trump, they make me laugh. And your stupidity is a trademark. And look, you know, Mark, when you enter the chat, you said something very nice. Let me show you what Mark he said when he entered the chat. I will go back, all right, in his text. And now he is saying the F word to Trump. I mean, obviously you are very good a Christian. Where is your text? Where is Mark? Where is Mark? I'm just going back. From a Christos Anesti to F Trump. I mean, obviously you are practicing Christianity very much. You look like your mommy, she taught you really good. Huh? Very, you know, you grow up very nice. Jesus is our king and the head of our heavenly government. So from a person saying Jesus is our king and he is the head of our heavenly government to someone saying F Trump. That's very nice. I mean, you must be a priest, man. A priest, his name is Muhammad. You are a very good Christian. Very good. And I want to learn from you. I feel I'm crying now. I'm inspired by stupidity is amazing again. Continue with the Trump, with the Biden. Sorry.
Okay, well, you know, there's that great philosopher, and he talked about Jill puts notes up on my mirror when she wants me to, where I shave, to get messages across to me.
What?
And what presidents say.
What? Hold on.
So would you like to say a couple words?
Am I supposed to speak now, or is Karen supposed to speak? I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble here. Well, it's me. Okay. Well, you know, there's that great philosopher, and he talked about Jill puts notes up on my mirror when she wants me to, where I shave, to get messages.
Okay, hold on. If anyone in the world understand what this idiot is saying, I will shave my 20-foot beard. Anyone understand anything? And this is why he is perfectly fit for being a president. He will go on TV, he will make a speech. People, he go to sleep, still people thinking, what he said? What?
Messages across to me. And what presidents say matter.
The former vice president
Presidents say matter.
suggests the black community lacks diversity of thought.
We choose truth over facts.
Biden complimented the
I always choose truth over facts, to be honest with you. I mean, who can reject that? We always choose truth over facts. Oh boy. Oh man. I choose always truth over fact, you know. And sometimes I choose like, you know, falafel over hamburger, you know. That's wisdom. That's deep.
town before incorrectly identifying which state he was speaking in.
Joe Biden forgot he was in a video live stream and abruptly walked off camera.
And I spent an hour and a half today on the telephone. I mean, on what we're doing right now, on camera.
What? What we are doing right now, I spent it today an hour and a half, but you're doing it right now. Okay.
Biden making a series of unusual rhetorical detours at the town hall dedicated to health care.
Imagine what would have happened if, God forbid, Barack Obama had been assassinated after becoming the de facto nominee.
The first sort of mainstream African American who was articulate and bright and clean and nice looking guy.
If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump.
I have more people supporting me in the black community that have announced for me. The only African-American woman that ever been elected to the United States Senate. A whole range of people. My point is...
That's not true. The other one is here.
I have a record that is second to none. The NAACP
Second to none.
has endorsed me every time I've run.
Never.
Come on.
The NAACP does not endorse candidates for political office at any level.
How many unsafe bridges you still have here in the state of Ohio? I mean, Iowa. And I was just in Ohio because they have
I better stop here. I'm telling you, I'm going to die from heart attack, either from laughing at Biden or laughing at Muhammad. Well, if he became president for the coming 4 years, I think we are going to have a lot of comedy. You know? What is this one here?
I did it for our the President Obama's administration before this. We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
You put together what? What you put together? I did not hear it. I think my name is Joe and I'm sleepy.
Did it for our the President Obama's administration before this. We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization.
That's so good. I mean, we put the most complicated voting fraud together. I'm done. So guys, I'm not going to keep it for long. I will keep it as short as I can. Voting for Biden, even if you are, a Democrat, that's mean you will pay a lot more for gas, a lot more for electricity, a lot more for heating your house, and we are in the winter. Have fun. He will stop fracking, but he will buy oil from Saudi Arabia and from Russia and Ukraine, and he will buy from China so his son can have a good deal. And trust me, Hunter Biden will give you the best price ever in the market, with no commission for sure. And not because he is the son of the president this time. If he was the son of the vice president and he was using the name of his father and using the authority of his father to make money, what he will do when his father is in charge? Guess what? Some people like this guy, Mark, he is from the Assyrian community, I think, and he's upset because Trump, he deported many people from USA, including some Assyrian. Well, you are illegal here, and the one who were deported, most of them, they are committing crimes. So you come to the country and you don't have a green card, or even you have a green card and you start doing crimes. They deport you because you are not qualified to be a good citizen. And they did not do that to Assyrian only, they did that to everybody. Anyone. He is not qualified to be a citizen. Get him out of here. We don't want criminals. Who cares if you are an Assyrian? Who cares if you are holding a cross in your neck, or you are a Muslim or an atheist? If you are a criminal, you are not a Christian anyway. Get rid of him. We don't want a rapist to stay in the country just because he was here for many years. So what if he was here for many years? We don't want the criminals. We want good people. Good people are welcome. I am in this country for many years. Nobody discriminates me, and I'm an Arab. And even after 9/11, The only discrimination happened to me is good. How? They put me always the best seat in the airplane, next to the window, without asking for it, just because I'm an Arab. When I go in the airline, in the airplane, right away I have a fast check because they do special inspection. So wonderful, I don't need to wait in the line. I go, I grab their phone, I start speaking Arabic. The guy come to me right away. He say, he put a circle around my name. He says, go there. What do you want more? Instead of waiting for 2 hours to check to get my plane, I can do it in 2 minutes. Just speak in Arabic. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Even though I'm not talking to anyone on the phone, I'm talking to myself. But hello, it worked. Actually, there was one time it did not work. I was so upset. I mean, it's time to discriminate us, man. Shame on you. Even I asked the guy, I said, by the way, I'm an Arab. He did not listen to me. I mean, what's wrong with this guy? I said, maybe he did not hear me. So I said to him, I am Middle Eastern. He said, okay, I understand, sir. Just go on the line. Like, what the heck? It's not working now. Like, what? What's wrong with the security? They should fire him. I want to be discriminated. I waited like almost for 45 minutes until it's my turn to take off my shoes. Do you want that? Do you want that to happen to you? I like to be discriminated as Arab. It's a privilege. And each time I go in the airplane, if I have a bag in the airplane, which is like, you know, not with me, I will find a paper there says, this bag was inspected for security reasons. I throw those papers. I used to have tons of them. Man, I love it. Each time I arrive, I open my bag. It says there, this is etc. by Homeland Security and etc. You know, thank you very much. And I'm thinking to put a Quran there. I think you can imagine if I put Quran in the back, what will happen? Oh boy. All right. Anyway, it's fun. It's fun to be discriminated, and you're an Arab. That's a privilege, my friend. Trust me, you know? Yeah. Like, I speak in Arabic in the airplane. You will see the guy next to me right away, he leave. I have 3 seats alone. Right away. Miss, can you give me another seat? Or why? What's wrong with your seat? I don't feel comfortable here. He don't say why. No, it's a fight. He's next to a terrorist, you know? Because I look like a terrorist, to be honest with you. I don't look like a terrorist. The terrorists look like me, you know? As the Muslim, they say Christian Prince is, you know, they get scared from me. So, you know, right away, I look like a terrorist. They sit next to me. I speak Arabic, or I open Quran, read in my phone, you know, or read Hadith. In a second, the guy, he want to leave. The only time a person did not leave because she was sleeping all the time. She did not open her eyes. Since I came, she was asleep. I asked her to move so I can get inside next to the window, and that's it. She sleep again. She woke up when we are in the airport. Because I wanted to wake her up and like open the phone, and you know, so she will leave, but no, she did not. Oh boy. And what made me upset more, that this girl, when she served like coffee or tea or whatever, she said to me, do you want to order anything to your wife? Like, what? She's my wife now? Because she was sleeping on my shoulder. I mean, I keep pushing her away, and she's snoring. So, okay. I went inside the airplane single, and I get out of the airplane married. Very nice. I love it. Anyway, it's time to go. Otherwise, Joe will start his own show.
In the history of American politics.
In history.
Oh my God. Well, congratulations. Oh my goodness.
I did it for our the President Obama's administration before this. We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of...
I want to learn from you how to do that, man. I want to learn from you. How you do it? Can you tell us, can you write a book about that? What book do you recommend to buy of your collection? All of it, man. Come on, man. All my books are completing each other. You see, if I speak about a topic in a book, in the second book, I will not be talking about it again. So if you want to learn more, then you need to read all my books, and there's more books to come. Like as an example, I spoke about sex and Allah. There's number one, value number two. But am I done really? No, because all of Islam is about sex. But in my book, I put there what is the most important thing for people to know, to get the idea, not really to give you, I mean, if you really memorize and learn from my books, you can debate anyone in the world about Islam and you can destroy him easy. But the books are meant to teach people with reference, the one who want a high study or the one who want to have a normal information. So it's for everybody. Actually, I know people who they ask me for permission to use my books in their PhD and their master degree in school. Because everything in my books is documented with reference. Nothing of, there's my opinion there for sure. But when it says the Prophet said, page number, hadith number, etc. So, any of my books are good to read. And I will leave for you the decision. I want to say thank you guys for being here. And again, in the previous video, I said there is only one person he made a donation in the last 24 hours, $5. I'm not complaining, by the way, because I noticed someone else, he made another $5. Thank you very much. I'm not complaining, The Lord always bless us with good people who help and they support us. So I'm not complaining. I will never complain. The Lord is our provider, and always he sends us the good ones to support what we do. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for downloading my videos. Thank you for sharing them. Thank you for translating them. And thank you for those who translate my books to many languages. And we are going to hit billions of readers soon, especially after my book in Chinese finished with the translation. So thank you. God bless you. And may the Lord keep you safe, healthy, and wealthy, you and your family. And we pray that this idiot will not really win. But if the Lord wants him to be there, maybe there's a benefit sometime from the fool. You never know. You never know. Never lose hope. Sometimes the fool can do something good too. So thank you. God bless you. And see you soon. Bye-bye.